Well, good evening. So it dawns on me that we did not include our badass breakfast burritos in our previous episodes. So that's what I'm putting together right now. But we actually filmed it earlier, and what this does is it makes it a super portable version of breakfast all in one place, so you can take it on the go if you're on the way to work or at work while you're working, because it's portable. It's in this little handy container of tortilla. It's got a well-balanced macro. You've got your veggies, you've got your protein, you've got your fats, you've got carbohydrates, all of it in one, and it's super easy, super simple, and you can prep them ahead and either freeze them or store them in the refrigerator. So here's the video, and hope you enjoy. So this is one of the components for the BA breakfast burritos. It's a bunch of frozen O'Brien potatoes with peppers and onions. We're just gonna slide that into the microwave, not the microwave, the oven. It's at 350, and we're just gonna bake that for a little bit until it's nice and crispy. So right here, we're still working on the guts for the breakfast burritos. We'll put the pre-chopped onions and peppers. Let's just put them all in. And then, of course, you cannot not have garlic. Of course, I have the jar of minced garlic here. I'm kind of cheating a little bit. And this pan is porcelain coated. I'm not using any fat at all. All right, then we get that all nice and toasty. And then I'll add the sausage that I've already cooked in with that. Alright, let's check on the pan in the oven. Almost done. So we've got a dozen eggs. This is going to come out to 2 eggs per breakfast burrito. But I'll show you how we actually measure that out when I'm done cooking. Nice hot skillet. I'm just going to pour that all in there. Add a little salt, pink Himalayan of course, and black pepper. Bam! All right, and then we're going to cook them all up. All right, so we've got everything all cooked up, and I have this sitting on the scale, which I've turned on to measure in ounces. And see, it just slides right out of the pan and into the bowl. So that's 32.05 ounces. This is the hash browns that I made in the oven earlier. I'm going to add that. All right. So that is 40.2 ounces. Right now I'm going to go 40.2, divide by 6. Each breakfast burrito will have 6.7 ounces in the tortilla. Just going to mix it all up so the meat and the potatoes and all of the good stuff is well distributed. And now we are going to set up for the wrap. You'll lay down a sheet of wax paper. I'll lay the tortilla down. I'm basically just going to stack up a bunch of these so I can do this all at once. Alright, this is the last one, so I've got a stack of 6 tortillas here. And what did we say it was going to be? 6.7 ounces. So I'm going to tare it at 0 and scoop out until I get 6.7 ounces. 6.3. I'll lay this down in the middle of the tortilla. So I grabbed some salsa that does not have sugar in it. It's not easy to find. You're not going to find it in the canned section. It's going to be in the produce section, refrigerated. A little bit of salsa, and I pre-measured this. It's 0.75 ounces of shredded Mexican style cheese. And then I've got Dave's creamy garlic red pepper hot sauce. And no, it's not a commercial, I just think it's fun. Drizzle that nicely. I'm told this tastes like Taco Bell and Love Had a Baby. Now this just gets wrapped up. Flip the paper around, and this is why I use the wax paper, because it works beautifully. I used to use aluminum foil, but this just works so much better. And you don't have to get super fancy. Voila! That can be frozen for later or just popped in the refrigerator and used the next day. This is the final 6th burrito of the batch. Oh yeah.
Yum.
All right. Gonna wrap it up. Nice and tight. Wrap it up. Not super fancy. These roll together beautifully. And now we have all 6. And I will probably freeze half of them and refrigerate the other half. So there's your breakfast burritos. All right, now I'm going to go over a couple of the snack options that I do. I'm not doing the hard-boiled eggs today, but that is one of the things I use, or string cheese. I do the full fat. What I try to avoid with snacks is things like this, where we've got super high carb content, a lot of sugar. So this has got 190 calories, 29 carbs, only 2 grams of dietary fiber, and 11 grams of sugars. So that's going to lead to a little bit of satiation for a little bit, but it's going to crash and burn and then leave you hungrier fairly quickly. So if you stick with a high fat snack, like the mixed nuts or the hard-boiled eggs or the string cheese, it's going to hold you over for longer until your next meal, and that's the objective. And the reason I'm going with mixed nuts is to avoid potential allergens if you have the same thing all the time. So with the mixed nuts, I'm going to show you something very important. If you do not measure and you think that, hey, it's just a handful, right? A handful happens to be 1.3 ounces. A serving size is about an ounce, which is 170 calories. Instead of getting 170 calories here, you're getting closer to 200, maybe 215. So you're getting a few added calories that you don't even know you're getting. So measure everything. It's 1 ounce. So what I do is I pre-measure a bunch. I've got a whole bag full of little baggies. Super easy. You do this on Sunday for the whole week and you've got them all ready to go. You don't even have to think about it. It requires 0 refrigeration, 0 reheating. It's good to go no matter where you're at. And voila! Well, thanks for being with me for this afternoon or day for me that this has been. I just want to reiterate that the protein choices that I used are flexible. You're not stuck using exactly what I did or in the exact same amounts that I used. For instance, right now I'm getting ready to make salmon to add to this week's selection. Sometimes I like to change it up for variety. Sometimes I like to keep it simple and go with the same. It's really up to you and what works best for you and your lifestyle. I like using a lot of the same things that I can cook mass quantities of all at once. That makes my day, my entire week actually, a lot easier because I can get it all done on Sunday and then I'm good to go for the entire rest of the week. So it is entirely up to you and what you choose to use. I'm just going to go ahead and make my salmon. I will share more tips, ideas, recipes, and different things on the next episode. So have a great night.